After breakfast I was hearing strange sounds and there was a mutant inside the walls. I took care of the issue and I was admiring all the work that went into this wall when I remembered that I have found a rope gun previously and wanted to check it out, but another one of these spider-looking freaks showed up, and of course Kelvin got between us. When the coast was clear, I went up to set up rope gun ride on the end of the house and other on the hill nearby. The zipline system is a lot cooler than the first forest game. The rope gun can be used to climb the ropes upwards as well. And of course you can use this to transport logs, so that's what I did. And that's when the genius log gathering system was invented, which I still use to this day. You set up a zipline to a nearby place where there are a lot of trees, call Kelvin and ask him to get logs and drop them here. And then all you need is to come here and put them on the zipline every couple of minutes. After delivering the first logs, worm monster came again. Luckily Kelvin is up there and safe from him. The rest of the day was spent up here gathering logs and fighting off the cannibal patrols. After yesterday I had a lot of logs and needed to find a use for them. I figured I needed a place to store food, so I built a platform here. I would put some drying racks and farm plots. After a while this is what I came up with. Not the biggest project, but the beauty of this game's building system is that you can always expand and add to your builds. Not like in the previous forest game, where it was based on the blueprints, and adding to existing structures was frustrating. I started to build a frame for the roof and then thought it looked better without it. Maybe they will add some sort of different walls or roofs, like stick walls or roofs. If they did that, I would definitely use it here. Took a break from building and we had visitors. By the way, look at all these rabbits, this place is so good for food. I put a trap right on the entrance, because the door was useless, and they could just open it. This was filmed before they added locks, and the trap was working great, except that it triggered on small animals. And this place was filled with them. I wanted to connect both of the structures together, but the placement of them made it impossible. After a lot of messing around, this was the best I could come up with. Put up some planters and planted blueberries. Look at these red dudes, I had a laugh when I saw their jumping attack. Virginia kept me bringing fish, but as soon as she dropped it, it disappeared. But the food was not a problem. Look at how efficient this food trap is. I wanted to take a break from building and go explore a bit. Filled my pockets with snacks, gave Kelvin a job to do while I was away, and before I could even leave our base, I heard that he had chopped a tree right on our wall. The logs were flying everywhere. Disappointed, I came back to see them sitting like nothing had happened. I didn't get far when I realized Virginia was following me, and I heard gunshots, so I quickly went to check it out. But she had blasted one of them right into pieces and gave me a thumbs up. Good to have her keeping an eye on me. Stumbled into this camp, not much here, just some supplies, munched on some berries and went forward. I had a lot of printer resin saved up and wanted to print out that sled. And the printer cave was right around the corner. Realized I could craft armor from these 3D printed things. It was pretty expensive, but I bet it would be good. The island was absolutely gorgeous, a lot better than in the winter. Virginia took out the whole camp by herself and I just stole everything I could. Came up on the mountain and found another camp. After looting this one, I wanted to test out the sled. It was great on the snow, but not so great on the water. There was a big waterfall which I noticed a bit too late. I got knocked out, and I guess cannibals found me, because I woke up tied at their camp. I still had my knife on me, so I cut myself loose and instantly jumped at the woman that was guarding me, but I was knocked out again from behind me. They forgot to take my knife from me again. I got out, pulled out my gun, but wanted to save bullets. This backfires, and I die again from this red fat man. Third attempt to escape the cannibal camp was successful. All of them had left. So I just continued to explore, like nothing happened. I found a dig site, and after a bit of work, the secret bunker door was revealed. This seemed to be some sort of apartment bunker. People were living good here. I even found a maintenance keycard. There was another 3D printer here as well. and in the other room, after getting rid of some mutant babies, I found a cool looking firefighter's axe. I gave one more good look around in case I missed something and left. When I got out, it was already dark, so I slept. When I got out, Kelvin was there waiting for me for some reason. I found some new clothes for him. I noticed it was fall again, filled up my water flask and went forward. Found this camp overrun by mutants. One of these guys was tied up. I helped these guys clear their camp, but they still tried to fight me. Came to the next cave and saved in case something horrible happens. It was a food bunker. I was previously here, but didn't have a keycard, and since I found one, I wanted to try it. And it worked. There were a lot of mutants behind that door, but it was worth it because I found a crossbow. The bunker was flooded below. I found this security room, and there was a VIP keycard that belonged to Virginia. I looked through the whole footage and it revealed how people got mutated. There was something that caused all of them to mutate at the same time. At the end of the bunker was some sort of dining area. There were a group of people who jumped away as soon as I came in. A bit creepy, at least could have said hi. Almost all of the mutant types I had encountered were also sitting here dining. To get out of here I had to swim through some caves and fight a lot of enemies. When I got out I was near the beach and was appreciating the view. Later that day, when it got dark, I ran into this huge moose. I had no idea they were on this island. Exploration continued after breakfast. I was passing a lot of beautiful places I could move to, like this cliffside, with some natural defenses on both sides. Came up to another dig site. There was a lot smaller bunker, but there was still some goodies inside, like this badass revolver. Used the sled to ride this small creek. I found this abandoned village. This one looked a lot more like structure built by humans than those primal cannibals. Going further, there was some hilly landing places. I guess this is the place where we were supposed to land at. Using Virginia's keycard, I could enter the bunker nearby, and it was huge. This was some high-end bunker. I mean, look at all those living conditions. This had to have been a Puffton's family apartment. There were a lot of ammo and a spare shotgun, and more supplies. Using the save trick I farmed up a bit of ammo. You could say that this is cheating, but it's just the way I enjoy playing. I want to be able to blast every cannibal I encounter into oblivion. When I got out, it was day 28 already. Next stop was up mountain. I couldn't get up here, so the rope gun came in handy. The cave was completely useless. I found nothing here, but at least I got to see the whole island from up here and could enjoy the sled ride down. Came upon this huge lake and nearby was another cave. And again, this cave did not have anything good. I could see on the GPS that Kelvin was trying to keep up with me, which I thought was pretty funny. The next cave was again a bunker, and I thought this one was going to be a dead end again. But when I opened this door, I was shocked to see a guy fighting a huge mutant spitting out baby mutants. I later realized that these guys were Timmy and his father from the first Forest game. They got ambushed by some dudes and then I got jumped by the thing. When I got up, the thing was blocking the exit, so I went the other way. There were a lot of supplies here as well. This bunker had all sorts of weapon attachments. I had fully modded pistol and shotgun with lasers and flashlights. And I even found my new favorite weapon in the game, katana. There was also some sort of gold armor suit. I can't imagine the use for it. What the hell is that thing? Let's just imagine I didn't see it. When I left the cave, a huge group of cannibals were waiting for me, but shotgun made them into minced meat. And look at this view again. On the next morning, I had only a few caves left in this island to explore, at least those ones that were marked on the GPS. I found a lot of canned food and realized I had a can opener, so I opened all of them, that way I could be able to pick up more closed ones. Took a sled ride down the river and I couldn't stop where I wanted to. This cave led nowhere. On my way to the final place I stumbled into this huge flat area, which looked like a landing strip. And it was. There was a crashed plane here and a lot of these loose suitcases. Climbed into this last bunker named Maintenance B, and there I found a silencer for my pistol, another 3D printer and a compound bow, and some more supplies. It was getting dark fast, so I quickly set up a shelter and slept. On my way back I found this crashed heli with a lot of supplies. Then the rest of the day was spent fighting for my life down in this cave. It was a cave where I found the shovel before. Now editing this, I have no idea why I even went down there. One of the hardest caves in the game, and I had already gotten the shovel before. I guess I thought that I had missed something there, because I hadn't gotten all of the weapons in the game.